Hello,
Hey,
welcome.
everybody.
Welcome to New SKU. My name's Jason here at Walrus.
I'm Ezra Jernigan
That's-
here at Walrus.
I thought you were Colt, but then I looked over there and then you're not.
Nope.
So we have Ezra with us today, which is just fantastic. What do you do here at Walrus? Why don't you tell everybody?
I'm an engineer here.
Me too.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Long
high
time.
five. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lots of high fives today. Hey, let's talk about why we're here. You want to give us a rundown why we're here?
Weird because there's a new pedal.
New SKU, new pedal. New pedal means new SKU. And that new SKU pedal product is...
I have a joke to introduce this. Is that
Go
okay?
ahead. Yeah.
Why was 2 afraid of 3?
Why? How come?
'Cause
Why?
385 Mark II is out and ready.
Oh, the 385 Mark II is out today
Yep.
for the world to...
Consume, really.
They're going to eat it?
Well, yeah.
Got a little bit of a cold.
That's okay.
We're here to talk about the 385 Mark II. It is the next iteration in the 385 family, and we're really, really excited about it. We brought some fun things to spice up the 385, but also have some of those original sounds that everybody knows and loves as well. So we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give a couple of these away, so stick around for that. We're also going to do a Q&A time like we always do, so be putting your questions in the comment sections of wherever you're watching now and all through the stream, and we'll get to those towards the end. But first, before we do anything else,
Before anything else happens,
we should hear it.
let's hear it.
Let's take a listen to it.
Roll the tape.
Can you leave the room for a minute there in the middle of the song? Me? Yeah. Warren, I said, why did you want that much steak? It's like you just looked, it looked like chicken sauce. I don't know. I don't even remember. I guess I wasn't here.
Well, October is truck month.
Is it?
I don't know. I mean,
I love truck month.
that
That's my
video.
favorite month.
That video says it is. Man, that
Come
was
on.
so good. Are you kidding me?
Man, country music is the best thing in the world.
It's the best thing.
Come on.
More high fives. Yeah, and good grief. The 385 MK2 on bass.
That bass line, that bass lick though.
Ooh-wee.
Woo.
Man, Raul just taking care of business on the bass, you know, with
Man,
the
it's
385.
never
So
sounded
good, so good. Okay, let's jump into a trivia question. Let's do our first giveaway. We're just
do
going to kick it off. Right at the top, we're going to do a giveaway. Okay.
And if
So,
you've won in the past,
tell 'em.
in a previous giveaway, you cannot win.
To be clear, a previous new SKU giveaway. You cannot win. We know who you are. We know
love
who
it.
every one of you are.
We love you. Thank you for your support.
We do.
But you're out.
But you're not going to win. Okay, so it's the first person that puts the correct answer in the comments that we see. So it's the first correct answer that we see when we're scrolling through the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Of YouTube,
Of the
Facebook,
places
of the platforms.
to look
Right.
and comment.
So the first question, the first trivia question is ready? Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, according to the internet, what year did the original Bell & Howell 385 projector make its debut?
Any guesses? Has anybody guessed?
What
We
year
don't know.
did the Bell & Howell 385 that projector come out? Tyler, do we have a winner yet? Whoa, really?
Whoa.
Just Googling. Just Google. It's just
Yeah.
on the Googler.
Oh, we got
Oh,
something.
Mia?
What do we got? Oh,
Nope, we don't.
nope. Yeah.
We got it.
We got it. We got it. Thank you.
Send it
Wow.
over to me on digital, on
That
the
was-
phone, on
that was
message,
thrilling.
on Slack.
Wasn't that thrilling?
Man, had me going
Wow.
for a second. Who's the winner? Who? Thug Foolery.
Thug Foolery.
My man.
Great name.
Hey, all right, that's awesome. Just email help@walrusaudio.com, and we will get you sorted with a new 385 MK2.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, cool. Let's talk about, why don't we talk about like what this is, what makes it special, what makes it different than the original 385. Yeah, so the 385 originally came from, it was inspired by the Bell & Howell 385 film projector, right? And so what's great about these things is if you take the film projector out of the box, what is left in the box is a tube amp, complete with volume and tone controls, 1/4-inch jack, and an odd, slightly smaller than 1/4-inch jack on the rear for the speaker. It's an easy mod. We just switch that to 1/4-inch.
Switch it to quarter, you're good to
Plug
go.
in a speaker in. So we kind of got wind of this being an interesting thing that guitar players were doing, buying these projectors and converting them into guitar amps. Folks were using them just like they were. They were gutting them and putting whole new circuits in there. They were just doing some simple modifications sometimes. It's just kind of whatever you wanted to do, but it's like a dual 6 V6 tube amp right out of the gate. And so we got a hold of one. I did, and plugged it in and just wanted to see like what is it about with no mods.
Yeah.
And it just like roared. It was kind of nuts. And I realized right then and there, like, we shouldn't do anything to this. Let's just take this and see if we can like turn this into a pedal. And that is where the 385 came from. Really excited about that.
Yeah.
Incredibly dynamic and touch responsive to your playing. Tons of volume on tap. Lots of different gain textures and tones on tap. The original Bell & Howell had a Baxendall style tone stack. So it allowed you to boost and cut treble frequencies and bass frequencies, but it would do all that with one pot, one knob. There were 2 pots behind the knob that would work opposite each other. So when you would turn the knob up, it would boost treble and cut bass. When you turn it down, it would boost bass and cut treble, which is cool. But
cool.
We kind of took put our spin on that and broke those up into 2 different pots. That allows us to boost bass and treble independently, which gives us the ability to shape mid frequency, right? So we can kind of make the mids kind of dip down or bump up, kind of whatever you're looking to do. It gives you a lot of flexibility having those on 2 knobs. So several years later, this past year, over this year, we were like thinking, you know, what could we do with the 385 to just kind of breathe some life into it, some new life into it, and what could it like benefit from? And we started brainstorming lots of ideas and came up with the MK2.
The MK2.
You want to tell us about how that's different?
Sure. Well, first of all, we've moved the input and output jacks and power all to the top. There's
Got to.
relay soft bypass, so the switch is quiet. And then from there, we kept the original 385 circuit, so the sound is the same as you would get with your 385. But we added the addition of the A/B switch and the additional controls here. So you have essentially a preset in the pedal with the same circuit with 2 different gain and volume settings that you can toggle back and forth between, which is super cool and usable. And then we also added the 385 plus switch, which deviates away from the original 385 circuit by putting an additional gain stage at the beginning of the circuit.
If you want.
If
optional,
you want. Yeah,
right?
you can turn it on and off.
Yep.
And it just unlocks new sonic territory inside of the 385.
Yeah. Okay. So a pedal that covered a ton of ground now covers even more ground.
Yes, sir.
And there's not just like one sweet spot on the dial for this thing. Specifically the gain knob and even the EQ, but with the gain, there was just so much range and so many places you could park the knob depending on what guitar you're using, what style of music you're playing. That was just so good. And so we were like, what if we gave the user the ability to jump between a couple of different flavors of settings for gain? And then when you do that, a lot of times you need the ability to dial your volume knob around to match and compensate different gain settings. So both of those controls are now selectable between an A set and a B set with the A/B stomp switch. So it makes an awesome pedal just even more fun.
Even more awesome.
Even more awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't we let's jump over and demo some of this and listen to it. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, you want to slide over? Hey, you know who we have here?
It's Coach.
We got Coach Shabby in the house. Shabby Fit, Chavez from the Pedal Play videos over here with one of the coolest strats on earth. This guy right here. And we're going to listen to the 385 MK2. So where do we want to start?
Let's start with let's start with the clean tone.
Yeah. Okay. So pedal off, running into an ACS1,
a yellow ACS, or was that orange or yellow? What's that color?
Goldish, orange, yellowish.
A gold amp.
Yeah. That's why we bring Coach Shabby.
I could never do that.
Yeah. So that is set up with without the 385 plus switch engaged.
Yep.
And on the A.
It's on the A circuit with a gain around just over 9 o'clock, and the tone kind of in the middle, a little less bass, a little more high end.
Can they see it? Oh yeah, they can see.
Yeah, they can see.
We got cameras everywhere in here.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is just kind of like a lower gain setting. I think I can't even see. I'm so far away.
Yeah, it's like just over 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
It's lower gain.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't we from there go and like have Shabby, why don't you play, and then let's jump to the B setting in the middle of him playing, and maybe then back to A and kind of show that.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's awesome. Okay. So good. So useful. Opens up so many tones from just a single box. And especially when you couple that with how dynamic and touch sensitive this thing is. So
Yes.
it retains all of that great character from the 385. And why don't we show that a little bit? So maybe just like start, maybe like gain. Ezra, can you bring the gain up to like 11 or 12 maybe?
Yeah.
So a healthy amount of gain, but yeah, let's see what Shabby can do with it. Yeah.
Well done.
Man, did you ever touch your volume knob?
No,
No.
all the way up.
Yeah. The whole time, all the way up, just moved between middle pickup and bridge pickup, and then just changed, how hard he was playing with his fingers. How hard he was
It's
digging
all
in.
in the hands.
It's all in the fingers. Yeah. It's so good. Cool. Let's do another trivia question.
Let's do it.
And
Trivia.
then let's listen to it a little bit more. Okay, ready? So again, first correct answer that we see in the comments is the winner. So the next question is easier, I think, but it's what month and year did the original Walrus Audio 385 come out? What month and year did the original 385 come out? See how long it takes. I'm looking.
I know the answer.
Do you know?
I do.
Were you here? Were you here?
I was not.
Yeah. You were. You were.
I think it was in the fall,
It's pre-COVID.
pre-COVID for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
It's a long time ago.
Hey, man, it was a while.
Do we have an answer?
20.
The anticipation.
Don't say it.
I'm guessing.
Oh,
You can't hear
well.
me.
1986.
Yeah. 86?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Close. That's actually, that's a long ways off, actually.
Crap.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was like
Do we have an answer? Tyler?
We do. Let's go.
messaging.
Whoop. The answer is, if for anybody it's interested, is August 2016. August 2016.
We never said the year for the last one.
Oh, yeah. So the Bell & Howell Film and Sound 385 projector came out in 1955. That's when it was released. So, really not that long ago.
Not too long.
Yeah. That was right after Walrus started as a company, I think. Right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Good year.
Tyler, who's the winner?
He sent it to you.
Oh. Nope. I don't have
Oh,
it.
Just kidding.
We can just say it.
Somebody won.
Tyler's like, I can't say it. I can't say his name.
I'm hearing the delay.
Oh, very cool.
We have
30
voices.
seconds behind it.
This is great.
Who's the winner? I don't know who the winner is.
We're waiting to figure out who won, who got this answer correct.
Hidorai.
What?
Huh?
Hidorai. Okay.
Nice.
You're the winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Email help@walrusaudio.com and we will get you hooked up with a new 385 MKII. 2. Okay, let's jump into some questions and let's try to answer them. I've got a bunch here that have been flowing in from the comment section. If you have questions, be sure and put them in right now, and we will try to get to them before we're done here. But let's see. Can or should it be used in an effects return? It could be, but I think you'd be better off with it in front because of the whole dynamic touch response thing. It's probably going to react better being out front of your amp, just from a signal level perspective. That's my thought. I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. 385 in front of or behind a different drive pedal. That is totally personal preference, right? So it's going to react very different to a drive pedal hitting the front of it versus it hitting another drive pedal, right? If you put a drive pedal in front of it, you will, depending on what pedal, most likely you will lose some of that touch sensitivity and that dynamic response. So you might consider trying the 385 in front of your other overdrives if you want to retain some of that touch response and that feel. So, but yeah, there's no right or wrong. Definitely, it's just kind of comes down to preference on where you want to put that. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Please show the lowest gain or low gain and highest gain examples. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's just go gain knob all the way down, Ezra.
Well, that's the fun part about the AB. We can have one that's all the way down and one all the way up.
Let me just, one sec. So, more clarification on the AB switch because we've had a lot of questions.
Yes.
It's not two different circuits. It is switching between two different sets of volume and gain knobs for the same circuit. So it's allowing you to just on the fly with your feet change the position of your volume and gain knob to something different than what it was previously set to. And so you do that with the A and B volume and gain controls. So Ezra just dialed the A controls to like a lower gain setting, and the B controls to the higher gain setting. Yep. And so we'll be able to just toggle between those two. And I assume we'll hear some volume difference because we haven't been able to tune that.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, but you can kind of tune that with the knob as we go. So here's the low gain sound. Let it rip. Yeah, bring it. But then you can flip right back to this really light gain sound that's incredibly responsive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all with the 385 plus switch off, correct?
That's correct. So that's the OG 385 sound that you're hearing.
So we'll take a break in the questions real quick and let's jump and listen to that. So let's just stay where we are, lowest gain sound, but let's flip the plus switch up and listen to that. And then while you're there, jump to the B side. Volume knob up. Yeah.
Come on.
Heavy.
There's a lot of gain available.
So heavy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, great. So just one more time to kind of talk through the switch a little bit. That's an additional gain stage that's at the front of the circuit. And if the switch is down, then that gain stage is out of the circuit completely. So it's the original 385 circuit that you're used to. And if you flip it up, then we engage one additional sort of tube stage, if you will, in front of the original 385. So it's almost like you run an overdrive in front of the 385, all within the same box. And it really just slams the front of the 385 circuit. It limits some of those dynamics, but it gives you this awesome like sag, this like woolly grit that we just heard with the slide.
Yep.
It's really great for slide. It's awesome. So that's kind of the idea behind the 385 Plus switch. So cool. Let's jump back into a few more questions. So that's let's see. Will we see other MK2 pedals like maybe Voyager or Warhorn? Maybe. Let's see. Is the minimalist design option going to be a thing with all new pedals? Most likely. I really like it. A lot of us really like it. Chavez really likes it, so probably so. Honestly, the buck stops with Chavez, so you should listen to him. Let's see. How will the touch sensitivity act with active basses? So it's going to be similar, but an active bass signal is most likely going to be pretty hot. And so it may just kind of like jump up into kind of that broken up territory quicker. But if you can easily just use your volume knob to roll that around and to bring it down and kind of get it out of that broken up territory if you want, and then dig in to get it to kind of shine. So yeah, totally try it. We were going to do this anyway, but can we hear the rubber bridge through the 385?
That bass is active. We could demo that real quick.
Okay.
We're going to do the bass first, then the rubber bridge.
So we'll switch to the Badwater instead of the ACS1. And we'll tune. Do you know how to play bass? Whoa, you do.
He does. Yeah.
Are you about to rap, Ezra?
No. We're about to turn the. We're about
Thing
to turn
is,
the
he
385.
can.
We're about to turn the 385 on.
Let's do it. Yeah. So good. I'd say it works great with active basses.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's check out the rubber bridge. This is a 60s Stella acoustic.
It's not for sale.
It's not for sale. It literally just was delivered today, like 3 hours ago, from a dear friend of ours who converted it to this rubber bridge situation, and it's awesome.
Here, throw it here.
Yeah, okay. We actually already did this earlier because I was dying to hear it. It's pretty rad, but I would tune it.
It's pretty good.
It's close enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah.
It'll sing.
So
So this is 385's off, which it already sounds really nice.
sure does. Give it the gas, Ezra. And then back.
That is so sick.
Oh, man.
That was awesome.
That is
Okay. I thought your Strat was cool.
That's
But-
cool.
You can play this all day. This is
Yeah.
awesome. Really
Can you play can you play slide? Would that be weird? Flat wounds?
All
Baritone?
I don't know how much of the sustain, but
Well, we can fix that. Ezra, hit that B switch, that A-B switch. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Let me check. Let's see if we what other questions we have here.
that's pretty fun.
Is it possible? Would it be possible to get this format in the Iron Horse?
You want to hold it?
Yes,
I'll hold
it is possible. That was an easy answer. Let's see. What else? I think we covered it. What else? Anything else you want to show, Chavez, Ezra?
Yeah, I mean, I think we covered pretty much a lot of what's available here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's demos that you can check out on YouTube, other players, and yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this has been so fun. So the 385 MK2 is available for pre-order today at all of our dealers around the world, as well as our website for $249. So we'd encourage you to go get in line, get it pre-ordered, and yeah, we're just really excited to get it in your hands and see what you guys do with it. So thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here, and we will see you soon.
Bye.